I don't know why I was surprised when I first saw it. I mean, I'd heard about it and figured it was just a matter of time before I saw it myself. But when I did, I was just really surprised. What I'm talking about businesses that have gone cashless. Now, I'd seen this. I know it's over in Europe. Like I mentioned previously, I was just over in London for a few days, and it's everything over there is cashless. In fact, when I went on that trip, I didn't even take any. Well, I took cash with me, just as a backup, but I didn't use cash for anything. Everything over there, for the most part, is on your phone. You just tap and go. I don't have that on my phone, so I was tapping my credit card when I was having to pay for something. So I didn't see anybody using cash when I was in London. And then remember I was telling you that I had gone to the alignment shop, and I told you all that story, and I'll leave a link up here for that if you haven't seen it. But anyway, I didn't know this, but the alignment shop, it's braking alignments, is what they specialize in, and they had gone cashless. Now that I found this out, there was a customer ahead of me, and his car finished up before mine, and he was trying to pay with cash. And the guy behind the counter, he's a nice guy, trying to explain to him, well, we've gone cashless. And I kind of look and I go, wow, I didn't know that. And sure enough, I went on their website, and it said that they're phasing in all their stores. Now this is a Texas-based store. You'll see this brake and alignment store all over Texas, or at least around here in San Antonio area. But they're all going cashless. No more cash. They're not accepting cash. I don't know if they're accepting checks still. I don't know. Does anybody still use checks to pay for things? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. I know a book of checks lasts me, I don't know, a year. I don't hardly ever write checks myself anymore. I mean, I've got checks. I have a checking account, obviously. I'm not big on debit cards. So I guess this whole idea about going cashless might be pretty easy for me. Have you guys seen any businesses around where you live that have gone cashless or have announced that they are going to go cashless? Leave me a comment down below. I'd be interested to know, because this was the first business that I had heard of that is going 100% cashless. So I really did find that kind of interesting. On another note, I've been off on vacation for about the last 10 days. I'm back to work today, playing catch up, a lot of stuff going on. I did kind of keep up with things when I was out, because I have to. But during my time off, did a lot of stuff around the house. As you know, I've been trying to tear down some pallets, and I got some projects I want to do with some of the pallet wood. Got the wild idea yesterday that I would take some of the lumber that I've gotten from the pallet wood and make a couple of sawhorses. Sawhorse is real easy to build, so I thought I'd just take some of that, especially the crap lumber, and because I need a pair of sawhorses to use to set the pallets on when I break them down, and so on and so forth. So I figured, well, these are going to be out in the weather. I don't want to use, I don't want to go spend money on good 2x4s to do this, just to leave them out in the weather and beat up on them. That's what you do with a sawhorse anyway, right? So I said, well, I'll just, I'll use some of the crap lumber that I've got back there. The lumber that's, it's odd shaped, and they might still have nails embedded in it. So, just lumber that you can't do anything with. I do have quite a few. In fact, I think I got 22 2x4s that are usable. The 4 feet long, so that's good. But anyway, I didn't use those. No. In my infinite wisdom, I decided to use this crap lumber. And let me just put it to you this way: when you tried to build shit with cheap shit, you get worthless shit as a result. That's the outcome. This was a total fail. Like I said, the lumber wasn't square. The lumber was different sized. It's supposedly 2x4s, but they weren't. I mean, some were and some weren't. Oddball sizes. And then, just to make matters worse, I didn't go buy any good quality screws or anything like that to try to put these together. I just kind of scrounged around in my garage, and I got a bunch of 2.5 inch, 3 inch, 3.5 inch deck screws from various projects and other things that I had accumulated, and I tried to use those. Well, that was a freaking disaster. Just about every one of those screw heads wallered out when I tried to put them in with my impact driver. Like I said, when you try to build stuff with inferior products, you're going to end up with, with inferior materials, you're going to end up with an inferior product. So I got like 2 pieces of the sawhorse together, before I finally go, this is a total waste of my time. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to get some quality screws. I'm going to use some of the better 2x4s, and I'm going to build myself a better set of sawhorses, because, I do need them and I do want them. But I'm going to quit trying to take these shortcuts that I seem to be notorious for. So hopefully I'll be able to show you guys the finished product here. Can't do it today, maybe this weekend, but look for it in the future. What kind of projects have you tried to build and where you've cut corners and it just didn't work out? Let me know. I'd really like to know that I'm not the only one that does this silly type of stuff. Guys, if you're getting any information out of this, if you're learning from my mistakes, why don't you go ahead and press down on that like button. And if you're not a subscriber yet, why not? Go ahead and subscribe right now. Be sure and hit that notification bell too. That way you're going to get notified every time I upload some new content. And if you really think this is a good video, why don't you share it with your friends? I would appreciate that. You guys have a blessed day. Thanks.